In this video I will make working models of the 4 wing designs using paper and test them out on a homemade rig for Retro Roboland.
Join me as I draw, model, animate and film fantasy robots fighting in a machine-only world. It's crossover steampunk mecha. It's the behind the scenes before there's even a film. It's Retro Roboland.
So remember, the starting point for the flying robot was this concept sketch, and I've made a model fuselage and drawn 4 different wing designs. Say, look at these lovely pumpkins. It's a rainy day, so I'm heading into my workshop to get to work. Just walking in here makes me feel very productive and happy, so very happy. So in my vise I have a cut-off 4x2 which I will make into a basic rig to be able to test out the different wing designs. And I've just screwed on a small length of aluminium to act as the arm upon which I will attach a pivot. And then I will take this coat hanger and in the vise flatten out the curve. Now you watching this will take about 10 seconds of your life on fast play, now much longer in real life, when I could have just cut the straight middle portion of the coat hanger, but I want you to have the full experience, failure and all. What I'm doing here with these pieces of wood and my drill is making an approximation of the pivot to attach cardboard wings to try them out. You'll see how that will work later on in the video. And then I take that now straight piece of coat hanger, could have used the one that was straight, bend it 90 degrees. This will go through the hole I drill in the middle of the pivot, just reattaching the base for not very interesting reasons. Then back in the study I made the 2 sides of the pivot with a hole in the diameter of the coat hanger so that I could glue it together like that. This is an original idea that I thought would be a cool way to trial something practically. Like how the practical nature of testing wing designs with smoke patterns in a wind tunnel. Much better, I think, than a computer simulation, although for safety's sake I understand why we use computers to build better wings these days. So to make the cardboard prototype wing, I first use tracing paper to copy the original design. After I draw dark graphite on the back, then trace out with the pen that gives me an outline, and then I get my cutting mat and a cutting knife and carefully cut it out. Make scores for the folds and mark out the outlines using pen. So as I follow the same process for the bird wing shape, let me give a shout out to one of my favourite YouTubers, Tom's Modelling in Motion, who's a really talented model maker who makes videos where the model builds itself, meaning he makes stop frame videos of the models of mostly aircraft at various stages of construction, without any visual sign of the human hand. Short, sharp and choreographed to music, true works of art, just beautiful. He also makes cool mounts in old books with grass growing out of the pages. Links in the description. Okay, so back to the task at hand, tracing the second design based on Otto Lilienthal, the only one with perpendicular angles of rotation. And back to the mat to cut out the 4th and final thin cardboard prototype wing. I'm happy as Bobby McFerrin with the folds all there. We are 4 prototype wing designs, just so I'm remembering I keep the flying robot wing in this Beatles socks box. Some context here. This whole video is designed as a competition to see which wing works best with this fuselage. In Beatles terms, like Pete Best and Ringo Starr having a drumming comp to make the Beatles. Actually quite different to that, but I'm just showing you me testing with my hands. But really we'll be using this aluminium rig that I built earlier in the video. So as you know, the flying robot has a pivot, and the rig will have a matching pivot that I will just attach using pliers and a roll of plastic coated wire. Not easy to see here in the wide shot, but I'm basically attaching the pivot to the rig with the right combination of wiggle and jiggle. And holy jump cut, the wing is already attached. I'm kidding, that was not quite the right wiggle and jiggle ratio, but thanks to some clamp and some tape and a bit of magic we have a functional cardboard wing testing rig for Retro Roboland, which I can say without a shadow of a doubt is an internet first. So I'm filming on a black background, in fact a bath towel, and at this point it becomes clear that there has been a major flaw in my design, in that because I use a light card and the wing pivots and rotates, the forces warp the wing, meaning I cannot see how they work unless I strengthen the wing with more rigid card, which is where I will pick it up next week's video. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe over there. You can start the playlist from the beginning. It's going to get longer and longer. Over there this one that the YouTube algorithm has chosen. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.